This morning, Brian Laundrie, who remains the only person of interest in Gabby Petito's disappearance, is still missing. And the search continues today in Sarasota County, where authorities have spent days searching the Carlton Reserve. And Fox 13's Kelly Cowan is live there with more on this. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning to you, Laura. The sun is now coming up, so we're expecting for this search to get started any time now. But it is day 5 now of this search for Brian Laundrie in the Carlton Reserve. So far, those last 4 days have turned up no signs of Laundrie, but law enforcement saying that they are going to continue with their search today. Now, yesterday we saw dive crews join the search efforts as well, which is focused on this 25,000-acre park since Brian Laundrie's family reported him missing last week. Now, according to what his parents told police, he drove himself here to the Carlton Reserve on September 14th and then never came back home. They also told police that they later went to the park and found his gray Mustang there, decided to bring that back to their house. Then 3 days later, they told police what had happened to their son. By then, Brian had already been named a person of interest in Gabby's disappearance, which has now been ruled a homicide. Now, according to police, the Laundries have refused to help with their investigation since the start of Gabby's disappearance, and many have wondered if they could face criminal charges because of that. Legal expert and attorney Anthony Rickman says it's certainly a possibility.
If law enforcement can establish that his parents in some way hid evidence, concealed evidence, tampered with evidence, then they could be charged. Additionally, we know the FBI was involved in an investigation. We know the FBI came and spoke with the parents. If the parents lied or made false statements to the FBI, they could be charged with that. If the parents intentionally assisted him in fleeing or did something after the fact, they could be an accessory after the fact. So possibly his parents, depending on what they did, could be charged with a crime.
And then there's this. Neighbors tell Fox that the Laundrie family apparently took a multi-day trip together after Brian returned home from Wyoming without Gabby. Neighbors say a few days after Laundrie came back with the van on September 1st, he and his parents packed up a new camper and left home for several days. Now, Gabby's family would later report her missing after their calls and texts to Brian Laundrie and his parents continued to go unanswered. An autopsy has revealed that Gabby's death has been ruled a homicide, but more details have not yet been released on that exact autopsy report. So we're standing by for those who are waiting to learn more about the exact nature of her death.
Okay. All right. Kelly Cowan live for us this morning. Thank you, Kelly.